So I have shared the link of this project. This is the project meeting for serial number 11 project, which is actually a 7-segment display. This is the link, and this is the 7-segment which you have to use. Okay. So I'm just waiting for the students to actually come. Just like 4 are there. I hope the remaining ones are on their way, because meanwhile, when the students are coming, there are still like 4 over here. I'm waiting for the rest of them. There are 8 to come in this meeting officially. This project is quite simple. As you can see, you have done this already, but the only thing change in this project is this, that you are having the larger size of 7-segment display. The link which I have given is from an online website, hardro.org, and let me just share my screen also for those who are not seeing the link. I'm sharing the link. I've shared the link as well, and I have shared. Now on this website you can see you have a 70 mm common anode 7-segment LED display. It's a quite large one. It's a quite large one, 70 mm, and it's quite large one. The price is also a little high on the other side, but it is very large one. So it has you can see the current rating. It has a 5-volt specification, and the reverse voltage is 5 volts. Forward current is 25 milliamperes, peak forward current, so something in the range of 35 milliampere with 1 segment is the current actually of each of these ones over here. Now what you have to do, first of all, maybe in like 1 or 2 days, try to get this segment from this website. Okay. I guess if they have it in stock, so you can easily get them. Kindly confirm the color from them. I hope so it is available in some good color, maybe red or green, but if it is something blue, then certainly the voltage will be different. So please confirm that color first of all. Second thing, very important, you have to arrange 6 of them. Okay, this is very important. When you have got this 7-segment display, okay, you will first of all make its model. Okay, just like you did the model of the alphanumeric, or you did the model of your the relays that we did in the class and all that. So you have to arrange 6 of them, and when you have to arrange 6 of them, what I mean by 6 of them, when you are going to arrange, I hope you can see this screen over here. When you are going to arrange 6 of them, so if I have this one, supposingly, certainly there will be no spacing in between them. Yes, beta, this is being recorded, so don't worry, this is being recorded. So this is first, the second, the third, and certainly if this is the let me just call it 4th, and maybe this is the 6th. So this is the let me call it over here, this is my first, sorry, and certainly this is my second, this is my third, and certainly this is my 4th, this is my 5th, and this is my 6th. So there will be 6 segments over here of this 70 mm size. 70 mm is not the size of the this one, or the width or the length. 70 mm is the size of this letter, this 7-segment display inside visible over here. So don't try to make it. So you have to make it over here. Now the PCB size in this project, since this project is very simple, the constraint on this project is this, that this PCB is not going to be greater than this size. That is the size of 6 of them over here. This is very important. Everything that you are going to give supply to it or whatever has to be at the back side. Any male headers or whatever, they will be at the back side. Any 7-segment drivers or whatever, we'll talk about them just now, or any transistors, you can place them on the top layer or bottom layer. These 6 of these 7 segments are going to be placed on female headers, okay, so that those female headers can be joined at the bottom as well, and they can be joined on the top layer as well. So your PCB size has a restriction that it cannot go beyond this one. Okay. Now each one of these 7 segments has the same thing, which means it has A, I have B, then I have C, then I have D, then I have E, then I have F, and then I have G. Now when you have seen the data sheet, the data sheet was actually not practically visible. This was actually, you can see the current is quite large. Okay. Now when the current is very large over here, it's very difficult to actually run it from a 74LS4 IC. So what you will do here, you are going to combine all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Their A's are going to be combined, and you are going to use an IC that is ULN2803, which you have already used previously. And since it has 8 bits, you are going to connect A here, B here, C here, D here, F here, and G here. So all of the A's, B, C, D, E, F, G of all these 6 are going to be connected at these points over here. Okay. Now at the input, that is the important thing. The input has again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now at the input, the easy way around is it that you can actually connect a male header, and you will connect a male header over here. And one thing very important which I have just missed, that you have to have a space of a resistor in between, and this resistance is going to be SMD, and this resistance is going to be of packaging 1210. Okay, this is very important. Okay. Now on the input side, you are going to have the male header. This is done. Then afterwards, the transistors, since each one of these are going to be run by transistors, this time you are not just going to use a simple 2N3904. If you remember it, if I draw that circuitry again, you use this 2N3904, and you had a small resistor, and this one was connected with 5 volt, and this can go into the common anode point of your 7 segment 1 digit. This time this will not work. Why? Because it cannot source a large amount of current. This segment which we have asked you, that is 6 digits, it's very large current. This time you are going to use the same transistor pair. Sorry, this is not the exact one. The same one which you have used in your yellow dot matrix or RGB dot matrix over here. This one was connected with ground. This one is your resistance over here. I am not going to give you the values of resistances. This is BC869 transistor, and this is 2N3904, which has an SMD working or name of 1A. This is going to be connected to the common anode of each 7 segment display. This resistor is going to be of 1210 size. This one, and this one, they all are going to be of 0805 size. So what this means, you are going to have this transistor and this transistor pair. So you are going to have 6 transistor pairs for each one of them. So one transistor pair for here, one transistor pair for here, one transistor pair here, one transistor pair here, one transistor pair here. And since they are going to be given some male header connection, at the back end you will give a male header connection of 6 pins, and from those 6 pins you are going to connect them to the base of this transistor, which is this one over there. So you are going to have 6 of these transistor pairs, and you can call this as a digit 1, then you will be having digit 2, and similarly this will be going on to digit 6. So you will have a 6 pin male header over here, which will be making on this 7 segments over here. All of this has to be inside the 6 segment or 6-7 segments over here. The PCB side should not be, and this PCB has to have 78M05 also, that is the regulator included on this one. This is very important. 78M05, that is the 5-volt regulator that has to be included inside this 7 segment over here. On the receiving side, which is actually this ULN, you are not using 7447 because it cannot handle a large amount of current. Here this time you are going to have 8, it will not be 8 actually, it will be 7 for the 7 segments over there, and there will be one dot as well. So there will be one DP point over here, since each one of them has a DP point as well. This one, if you want to display DP, okay, that is the data point over here. So in this way you are going to have controlled this 6-digit 7-segment display by 6 male header pins here. These are 6 male header pins here, and then you will be having 8 male header pins at this ULN IC. So 6 plus 8, 14 pins male header. This 6 will be separate, this 8 will be separate. By using this 14 pin, you can display anything, any data, a 6-digit number over here very easy. This is a very simple project. Just the point of actually work in this project is this: you have to make the model, buy these ones from this website or maybe some other else. If you can buy them, it's totally up to you. So you have to buy these 6 ones over here, and you have to make a PCB design. In each one group there will be one design. If you are 2 students per each group, this doesn't mean that you are going to make 2 designs over here. You are just going to make one design, since you are just, maybe you are far apart, but you can collaborate with each other and you can make your own design. We will give a timeline for that one when you are going to submit those in those projects on something, and next week maybe same time we will have another meeting in which we will discuss your design. Since you are approximately 8 in number, which means in each section one of this project is being made, and I hope no one is going to copy this. This is very important. So this is very simple. The first thing, you have to buy this 7 segment 70 mm. If you want to buy even larger than this, it's totally up to you, but 70 mm is still greater, because here you have to use a 7 segment this transistor pair over here, so that it can run over here. All of these resistances and whatever transistors, they are SMD, and on the front side of your PCB only this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 segments are going to be visible. Everything, the block connector, the regulator, everything, they are underneath it or they are at the back of it. So at the back you will be having this 6-pin and that 8-pin male header connection. So from the back end you can actually just make it run. Okay. Any problems or any questions, please feel free to ask me just now. Okay. Wavelength of the emitting light of LED using microcontroller, no better, not possible, because there is a specific material used over there. So if you give supply to that pin, that material at the anode or cathode, then it will only emit that wavelength. So by changing from micro, maybe by, if there is a specialized LED, if there is a specialized LED in which you will give a certain PWM, then certainly maybe you can control it. But at least I have not encountered any LED up till now in practical. Yes, beta, one member of one group is going to upload it. Yes, you have to do it in LTM, and we will make it practically and physically also. We will complete the designs and all that stuff. We will have the PCB made from the department or maybe from Hall Road. We will ask you, and that's why we have made 2 students per each group, so that the cost of the equipment and the cost of making this and then soldering it by your own hands, this will be shared between two students over here. Yes, beta. There will be only 6-7 segments on the top. Okay. On the top, you can even arrange other other things as well. But you can have transistors or whatever over there or resistors. But they will be at the below the 7 segment over here. So that is not a restriction that you cannot put anything over here. It's totally up to you how you act. You have an ample amount of space. Don't worry on this one. The only limitation, I have put it over here so that it actually on the front side it's actually beautifiable, so it's easy. Yes sir, beta single 7 segment, yes it has. There are some available on the same website with the link I have given. There are available some which can emit red also and green also, and when you combine both of them you can have yellow also. So having two colors and you combine them two also, then you can have yellow also. They are available. 7 segments of 2 are also available. I have worked on them. Ji beta, any questions on this one? So please buy this one. Deadline to submit the project beta is 1 week from now on. Okay. So in maybe like if you ordered it today from this website, maybe you can get it by tomorrow. If you are in Lahore, if you are a little away from it, maybe like 1 or 2 days. So maybe in just like 1 week time, you can easily do it. So this is just very simple. But after 1 week, whatever designs you have submitted, I will have a look at them and then I will have a point out the mistakes, and then maybe I will give an extension of like 1 or 2 days more, and then we can finish it off over. And then we will give this design to some hardware vendors. I will give the list to you that you can give it to which one, and then those PCBs will be prepared by that time. So when you will come at university in September, we will have just 1 day over there where you are actually going to just solder all this stuff and you are going to make it run by a microcontroller over there. Okay. So this project has to be done physically. Okay. No, every member is not going to make his own design. There are 2 students per each group, so you have to make only one design. So you can bifurcate the work. Maybe one person can actually have the nets designed and the other person can make the the library of the 7 segment which you are actually going to use. So that's why actually we have made it so the work burden has to be reduced, and also the cost of the equipment, since you have when you are going to buy it from online, it's like 70. I don't know the cost of it. This was approximately like 140 rupees. That's actually quite high. So 140 into 6. So that's why just to make this easy for you. So that's why the cost is very big. And one thing very important, I have shared this one with other groups also, that the project is going to be very important, and if you do it very well, maybe we can change your grade. Apart from the usual numbers, whatever you are going to get, this project is going to cover 30 to 35% of your whole lab. But if you do it very well and you have done something marvelous work in your design or whatever, then certainly we can erase some marks or some bad marks from your history, whatever. Maybe you have missed some assignment or something, or you have not submitted it. So maybe we can have some advantage given to you, but only in that condition if it is something very well made and very well soldered and it is working. In that case only. G, any questions? I will upload this lecture just now on the YouTube channel. So they were like 5 meetings, I guess. So they were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meetings, yes. And I hope so. These 5 videos will be uploaded. Okay. Yes, beta. You have to buy not 7. Yes, we have to buy. You have to buy not 7. It's actually 6, 7 segment displays. You have to buy. Or if you want to just cut down the cost, maybe you can just buy one group can buy all of them. But since if you are very far from each other, then maybe just like then you will have to buy all of them. But if you are just at one place, then maybe but because we can share if there are 4 sections, 4 groups working on this project, so maybe even if one has it and they are having the same one over there. One thing very important, whenever you have that 7 segment display with you, you will have to make its the PCB library, and you will have to find out which pin is A, B, C, D, E, F and G. That is very important. You can do it very easily with a simple 9 volts battery and some resistor in between. Okay, so this is very important. Meanwhile, if any one of the group members present in this chat, if you have made the library, if you have bought it from this same website, this haldro.org, then certainly all of them will be having the same pin configuration. G, any questions? So this is no questions overall, so I hope so you can make this. This is a very easy project. I guess this is one of the most easiest one in this whole list, but still you can try to reduce the size. You can try to have the better design so that it is well suited for whatever work you are doing. And the reason of making this PCB just equal to the size of the 7 segments, that 7 segments over here, so that this can be made modular, which means if you want to display even more than 6 digits, then you can actually have another PCB of the same design attached with it. Okay. Certainly you will require more pins, but then you can actually attach it. So I hope this is all from my side. So I'm just signing this off now, and I will end this meeting and I will upload this one on YouTube. Okay, so can we attach every common anode pin to just yes beta, you have to attach every common anode pin to just one pair of transistors. Yes beta, you have to do it. One pair of transistors, the common anode pin, which means I am talking about this pin over here, this pin over here, this pin is going to be connected to the common anode of, which is certainly going to be the center pin on the 7 segment display. So you have to connect it. No beta, 6 pair of transistors, 6 pair of transistors. ये हर एक के लिए एक आएगा. क्या हो गया? ये आपके पास जो ये ट्रांजिस्टर मैंने बनाया आपके पास, दिस इज अ ट्रांजिस्टर पेयर, दिस इज अ पीएनपी ट्रांजिस्टर, दिस इज एन एनपीएन ट्रांजिस्टर. सो दिस पेयर ये हर सेगमेंट के लिए एक आएगा. ठीक है, यानी कि दिस होल ब्लॉक over here, this is going to be for the first segment, then repeat of this block for the second segment, then repeat of this block for the third segment, repeat of this block for the 4th, 5th, 6th over here. So I hope this is clear. Roll number 115. This is just like the same thing. The only, just like the 7 segment display PCB which we have done, the only thing change over here is this, that you are going to have the 7 segment size is increased, and secondly, very importantly, the size constraint is being met over here. So whatever size, the first thing first, please buy this 70 mm common anode 7 segment LED display, and while buying, kindly inquire from them. I don't know that which color they are actually giving at present. So if their color is good, then certainly, if it is something apart from, don't buy blue, because blue will require more voltage. Otherwise red and green and yellow, they can work very easily. Okay, so I will be uploading this video for anyone who has still not got anything. So thank you.